season comes to an end, the last one at the historic Leeds Road ground. The season got off to a slow start in view of changes at managerial level, but improved form in March and April took town into mid-table, and this could augur well for the future. In September, the mighty Arsenal travelled to Leeds Road in the Coca-Cola Cup as current holders, and the capacity crowd saw the Terriers swarm round the Gunners' penalty area for the first 10 minutes, then a quick ball upfield, a piece of Ian Wright magic, and a goal for the visitors, and 4 more were to follow. We have come to the end of an era at Leeds Road, but the beginning of the future in the new stadium. On. Oh, and a good save by the keeper. Williams. And it's offside, it's Roberts. Oh, the goalkeeper. Wells. Back to Bill.
Get his dummy!
Roberts, it's Anola through now. What can Anola do? Glory was to come in the Autoglass Trophy. 27,000 fans made the trip to the Twin Towers of Wembley, only to see Swansea City emerge as winners after a penalty shootout. But let's sit back and once again enjoy the goals of the season.
Score at home, but there's no stopping him away. 3 at the weekend at Rotherham, and Ian Dunn hit the first of another 3 at Scarborough. Dunn's got a happy knack of scoring in cup competitions, and after a brief break for a floodlight failure, he was back with another. And to rub salt into Scarborough's wounds, Ewan Roberts side-footed the third.
Oh, good play by Roberts. Oh, neat play. Roberts on the right. Roberts, it's Anora through now. What can Anora do? Just when it seemed as if Anora had lost his chance, he puts down level so that pulled the through ball. Anora was persistent. He wouldn't be shaken off, and eventually he got the ball in from that tight angle. So an equaliser which on the balance of play Town thoroughly deserved, and Stockport now will know they're in the game. Williams runs the header, gets it to Starbuck, but Starbuck dispossessed by Taylor. Ball upfield by Hicks. Can Starbuck get onto this one? Starbuck recovers. Back. Complete mistake by Robinson, but it comes to Dunn. Then the header by Robinson, but a complete miskick. This is Dunn, he's got Billing in front of him. Van der Laan blocked away, lost control. Good tackle by Robinson, gets Wells away. Swan. There before Starbuck. Wells. Back to Bill.
Get it, Shelby!
Cross by Billy! And there in fact, a superb goal by Dunn. So 73 minutes gone,
Wells, bit of space for him to come forward. This is Billy. It's a good header, and Neil Allison with the clearance. But once again, that whole defence put under pressure. And we saw them defend a 1-0 lead against Brentford. And that's exactly what they're trying to do at the moment. Alan Fettis making his presence felt on that occasion. Another corner. So Mark Wells with it. Roberts will be the target. This is Starbuck. Oh, beautiful goal! Philip Starbuck. The perfect finish. That was a brilliant opportunity. Fettis couldn't get near it. And Huddersfield Town are finally level. Linton Brown for the Tigers and Philip Starbuck for Huddersfield. It's been a game of two halves so far in terms of possession. So Huddersfield have certainly had the better of the play in this second period, and another good opportunity. And that was a fine save from Fettis. Williams with the header. Try a long-range effort. Still not cleared. Allison struggling to get it away. And a good save.
Measham, of course, Ian Measham played with Town just 17 games or so. Recently with Burnley. Good header by Bottomley. Grindeville and Hume, but a bad ball. It's intercepted by Marsden. Robinson. Plenty of room for Harkness to come forward. Starbuck, good turn, superb turn by Starbuck. Oh, what a good goal by Phil Starbuck. Superb control, what an excellent touch. 5 minutes gone, and it's Huddersfield Town 1, Doncaster Rovers 0. And really, what a superb goal by Phil Starbuck. Completely different from the effort that he got at Hull, but for his second goal of the season, what a superb start. Well, he blasted it over the bar, he's had a shot on target with not much power, but what an excellent effort that was. Well, looks as if it's going to Dyson across. Dyson, Wells, Harkness. And Harkness gets it across, but a good save by Beasley. Competition last year, coming on at half-time to replace Chris Marsden, and one has to say it's really against the run of play. Really, the Town defence covering Jeffrey really should have done better with that. It's a good ball by Trevor to Dunn. An incisive pass to Harkness. He's got Wells on his left, but he chooses Starbuck. Goes to Wells now. Oh, and a good run by Harkness. Done. good move down the left. 61 minutes gone.
Fucking tally! Turn!
Starbuck. Wells on his left. Here comes Wells. Into the middle. Oh, and it's Starbuck. Well, what a move, that would a goal that would have been. Eventually the tackle comes in. So Dyson, but what a move that would have been. Starbuck at Wells. Starbuck taking the ball up. And then...
Put it inside! Dixie! Put it inside you to go up for goal in there. Don't put it too wide. Get back. That's better.
So just as manager Neil Warnock ordered, and Roberts also almost gets there, but no danger of the Dockers to goal. In fact, it's Australia with an awful ball. Robinson to Dunn. Change of direction. Harkness takes it up. Dunn. He has a liking for scoring goals in this competition. Huddersfield Town 3, Doncaster Rovers 1. Well, what Ian Wright did last week, Ian Dunn is doing this week.
So Huddersfield only 2 wins away from home and also a draw and 3 defeats. Quite a respectable away form for a side down there in 19th position.
Yeah, that's right. They've had some good results. An excellent win recently at York, as I said earlier on, and so they're not to be underestimated. They've just been let down with their form at Leeds Road at the moment, which is keeping them in the bottom half of the second division.
And I think, as Tony previously mentioned, also a very fine performance against Arsenal in the Coca-Cola Cup competition as they come forward. Looking dangerous on the edge of that penalty area. Snapshot! Oh, and fine effort there from the Huddersfield Town boys. As that shot came in on the edge of that penalty area, I think it may have been number 8, Phil Robinson. Fine snapshot by the Huddersfield Town number 8. As Beresford kicks long into the Huddersfield half. Just couldn't control it as Huddersfield Town come away with Phil Starbuck looking dangerous. With a line of shot up. I thought an attempted chip there. Referee William Burns once more giving the boos from the Burnham long side. Let's get one or two comments from Tony Lister.
Yeah, very poor referee in there. Ayreswick had been caught by the full-back and the linesman flagged for the foul, but the referee let him play go on, and now Burnley find themselves in an awkward situation with Huddersfield getting in the corner.
As this corner is whipped in. Snapshot on the edge of that penalty area, I think by Mark Wells. Good skills by the Burnley number 6. Russell available. Trying to find Heath. As Huddersfield clear their lines. Starbuck for Town. Roberts. No offside. Chance for Roberts. Chance for Town. As Roberts storms in. Must be a goal. As Huddersfield Town take the lead. Off that left-hand post. A break by Huddersfield Town by Iwan Roberts on that right flank. As he plays that infield ball to number 4, Phil Starbuck, who drifts into that penalty area and strikes that left foot shot in off that left hand upright to give Huddersfield Town that 1-goal advantage. It's Burnley 0, Huddersfield Town 0. Let's get a comment from Tony Lister.
Well, the Burnley lads are looking for offside there, but it wasn't given, and well, it was 3-on-1 at the end and an easy finish for Starbuck, so really disaster for the Clarets, and now in the last quarter of an hour or so a real uphill battle to salvage anything from this match.
Good ball to Starbuck. Starbuck. Williamson. Looks like we're through for Rowe. Rowe gets there first. Lifted it over, it's almost there. So 15 minutes gone. Good effort there by quickly in action. Oh, a good ball to Rowe. Rowe finds Trevett. He does with the Cambridge player, Trevett. So it comes across.
Relieved to have survived at non-league Telford, though when Rodney Rowe cracked in his third goal in 3 games for them in 5 minutes, they'd have expected to go on and win. In fact, the Staffordshire club soon equalised through their...
Trevett looking for some support. Roberts, up it goes. Stay that hooks it clear. Mitchell, a good ball to Trevett. Trevett surely impeded, but across it comes. It's there! It's there! Town has scored! So the long cross, the ball headed back, in fact, by Jackson, and the ball going in off the Telford defender, but I'm sure that Jackson will claim it. So just 4 minutes into this second half, and the deadlock broken. Town, well, a bit fortunate there to get the free kick. So if Mr. Kane has been making mistakes, well, he's made them affecting both sides. So Graham Mitchell, his kick's not been the most accurate tonight. And that one finding Roberts, and really Roberts ought to have done better with it. Town 1-0 in the lead, certainly in this second half. Taylor, the number 8 for Telford, has had 2 good opportunities. The flick on. Oh, just past the post.
Just start now. Don't worry about them. Get Mitch in front.
Oh, it's Rowe. And Rowe surely fouled. Well, the referee was right there. So Jackson coming up, no doubt onto the far post. Wells, in fact, it is, who's going to float this one across.
Bravo!
Just over 5 minutes of normal time to go. Across it comes from Wells. Oh, just past the post by Dunn. What a good effort. Gale. And there's offside. They're in fact going for the near post. Hines on the far side had his flag up. Probably Ravenscroft caught offside. Roll the flick on, Starbuck. So gets it across. It just wouldn't bounce right for Wells. And in fact, the referee referee's given a penalty. I couldn't think he could have given anything else, and yet I couldn't quite see why. Was it a handball? Well, a real opportunity for Town to get back into the game, and one must say they haven't really looked like scoring. So this, in fact, is going to be Starbuck against Dearden, the second penalty of the match at that end. So 50 minutes gone, and Town back in the game. Well, it was all hectic in there. I didn't see the incident, whether it was handball or what, but that is Phil Starbuck's third league goal of the season, his fourth altogether. And Town finding the men better in this second half. That was really a bit ambitious. But it's still in play. Well, certainly Paul brought back. Just as it seemed as if the Town attack was going nowhere. Good piece of skill by Wells. So this has set the crowd certainly in a bit of humour than when they were having a half-time cup of tea.
I want Mitchell where Darren is!
Starbuck with the free kick. Plenty of movement in the box. Oh, how did that miss? Well, the ball came across. I'm not sure who got the final touch. It could easily have been Graham Mitchell. He certainly wouldn't see it until it was right on him. But that certainly could have been the equaliser. Here comes the throw. The flick on. Bullet to Mitchell. Roll comes short, but in it comes from Mitchell. Oh, good header. That's a good header by Booth. Good cross by Mitchell, and Booth getting up well. He's certainly been helping out his full-back whenever Roll's got the ball. Wells puts this one across. Another chance. Good cross, and Westley has to concede the corner.
Darren! 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 Get Rodney out! Starby!
Wells, in fact, to put this one in with the left foot. Oh, almost. Booth couldn't quite see what it was. Booth. Oh, no nice for Booth. The ball was too high. Difficult for him to bring down. Welcome to Leeds Road, where tonight Town take on Preston North End in the second round of the Autoblast Trophy competition. In recent seasons, the Terriers have progressed through the initial stages, but with the twin towers of Wembley looming, have fallen first to Burnley and then to Wigan. Another side from Lancashire provides the opposition this evening, of course. Can a Town team, weakened by injury and suspension, rise to the occasion? Well, there has to be a winner. Hopefully after 90 minutes, extra time, or a penalty shootout, when hopefully the news will be good. Here for David Moyes, the big Preston number 6. Booth recovers, finds Rowe. Still it's Rowe, it's the only foul there. Rodney Rowe problems as the night comes in. Rowe, good effort by Rowe. Good ball laid off by Starbuck to Bullock. Oh, he showed too much of it, but it spins to Whitney. Good ball to Booth. Oh, good effort by Booth. Coming back the corner, so that's probably the most incisive effort, really, that Town have had. A good ball forward, well brought down by Booth. So, Lucas with the longest throw, it's headed out. Wells, Booth, and now it's Rowe. Over to Wells. Wells going through, and it falls in fact. Oh, just wide. A good effort. Starbuck losing out, two defenders there, but goes to Chris Billy, and there goes the whistle for the end of the 90 minutes, so we will now have the penalty shootout. The two number sixes, the two skippers, going to toss to see who will go first. He scored one at that end on Saturday against Brentford. So the first penalty kick. Pulled by Neil Warnock to make sure that Ian Dunn was on the field of play at the end of 120 minutes. So this is now Ian Dunn. He should be able to keep a cool head. This is if the other two penalty takers will be Logan and Whitney, from what I can see. So Chris Billy. Players in the middle putting on jumpers and tops. It certainly is bitterly cold, so Chris Billy, can he make it down for? Yes, he does. Darren Bullock, if this goes in, it's all over. Town with a 100% record. Starbuck, Dunn, Jackson and Billy leading by 4-3. Fenson, the man who hit the post. So this will see Town into the third round of the Autoglass Trophy. Darren Bullock. Bullock has done it. Not particularly the most satisfactory way of getting through in a cup tie. The Town players are joyful, but really one has to say that on a very cold night, the most entertaining part of the evening was in fact the penalty shootout. In his more accustomed position, wide on the right. Oh, good play by Starbuck. Oh, good cross by Starbuck. Gets it. Oh, it's over the top. Oh, what a great green start that would have been. A good play by Starbuck. Completely beat his man. Flashed the ball across, right over to the far post. Jepson had to hit it first time. So Starbuck against Clark. Here comes Starbuck. Scores the penalty. Huddersfield Town 1, Rotherham United 0. 35 minutes gone. So Phil Starbuck with his 4th lead goal of the season, his 5th in total. Muller. Well, it came through to Robinson. But the Rotherham defence is back as well. The ball up, turned by Anura. Well, all the players at Stoke when Anura put that one in, but the players asking why he didn't play advantage, but I'm sure that one or two of them would have been there to tackle Anura had the whistle not gone. So, an early chance. Now Jepson scored from a similar position at Hartlepool. About the same time of the match as well, by pure coincidence. And some fool said he ought to be on the far post, ready for the header. And you can guess who that fool was. Yes, it was me. And Jepson then confounded us by chipping a beautiful goal into the top corner, a goal that Hoddle would have been proud of. This time it's Wells, and it's only just over the top. So applause from the crowd, and Wells the ricochet coming to Trevitt. Trevitt working his way through, a good ball by Jepson, it's Trevitt. Oh, superb effort by Trevitt. So, 69 minutes gone. Ball working it well, Berry. Ball squirting about. Eventually, Town come through, and it's Starbuck. He's got away from Aspinall. Oh, well, Starbuck gets it back. It's somewhat fortunate there. And still, Bournemouth can't get it clear. It's Robinson. Oh, good effort by Robinson. Believing that they can, in fact, win this game. They certainly have the better of things.
Keep going!
Flick on, and now it's Rowe. Rowe, in fact, brought down. The referee had no hesitation whatsoever. So Rowe, who has come on, he hasn't been on the pitch all that long, as a substitute, brought down. So a chance, in fact, now for Town to take a lead. And in fact, it was Ledbetter, the man whose praises I've been singing, who concedes the penalty kick right on the edge of the area, but no hesitation by Mr. Lunt, the referee. Starbuck against Barton. Here comes Starbuck. From Leeds Road, where Town switched to action in the Autoglass Trophy with Crewe Alexandra, the visitors, in a Northern Area quarter-final tie. Bull picking this one up. Here comes Starbuck. Boulders made ground on the left. Starbuck going through on his own. There's Booty with him. And Starbuck impeded by Booty. So good play there first by Bould and then Starbuck. Jackson is going up. Whitney's up there as well. Right across, but it'll be Chris Billy squaring it back in. Just not falling right, but Starbuck, superb goal by Phil Starbuck! Just as I said, it wasn't falling right. 11 minutes gone. by Jackson. Across by Curry, but cleared, and another chance. Robinson. Oh, Town just not able to settle on it. But they do now, and it's Rowe coming through! Oh, a good save by the keeper. In fact, a rather interesting statistic that Crewe, albeit in a division lower, have scored exactly twice as many goals as Town. So Town's 24, being 48 for Crewe. Well, the ball going forward, and back pass. The keeper, of course, couldn't touch it with his hands, made a hopeless hash of trying to control it, and there in fact was Andy Bull just to nick the ball in. Getting the ball from the header by Jackson. Smith, yes, he can. Oh, a good effort by Rowe. And in fact, it looked as if the goalkeeper might have made a save, but no, it's the goal kick. Starbuck and Bullock. Well, eventually Bullock coming through. Rowe, Bullock made good ground. Good effort by Bullock. Good move upfield. Whitney turns. Oh, good control by Anura. Anura ploughing through, and he's brought down by Edwards and Soft. Anura charging towards goal. Is in fact brought down. So can Town conjure something up from this free kick? Kelly, of course, who might have bent one, has gone off, but it looks as if it's going to be Starbuck. Certainly looked from here as if it was going in. A good save. Well, the dummy by Robotham, and it really fooled his own side. Wilson.
Make the wrong way!
Murphy, but cut out by Trevitt. He's putting it through for Anura. Not got much support out here on the left to Starbuck, and the referee waving play on. Starbuck. Starbuck has scored! It's Huddersfield Town 3, Crewe Alexandra 2, and there we are in the first minute of the second period of extra time. The 106th minute. Starbuck scoring from a position somewhat similar from where he scored some 95 minutes ago. referee on the spot, so the attack breaks down. And Steve Francis launches the ball forward. Bullock getting the better of Bushell. Starbuck, he's got, McCarthy was tracking back, but and the referee waving play on. Oh, well, the referee waved play on. And that the closest town have come to scoring. So 10 minutes gone. 0. Curry going through. Oh, Curry claims he was fouled. To be fair, he did get through and get an effort in on goal. But the town skipper Jackson, the flick on, and Billy gets the better of Stancliffe and now gets the corner. It looks as if Stancliffe has taken a knock with the corner, short for Curry. Oh, Curry made a mess of that. But Starbuck gets it back, a chance for Curry to redeem himself. But he gets it over, there's a flick on. Starbuck. And just when it looked as if Town had made a mess of it down this right-hand side, a good effort by Phil Starbuck, and how often have we said that this season? An awkward ball for Kiley to collect. Bounced off his chest, and there was Jepson to prod the ball in from a couple of yards. Jepson once more tangling with Stancliffe. Stancliffe, plenty of experience, over 600 appearances, 35 years old now, and hoping no doubt to progress on the management ladder, already the assistant manager here at York City. Jackson with the header for Starbuck. Starbuck gets past the challenge of McCarthy. Bullock's made a run. Bullock collects, Bullock turns. Jepson! He's there! He's there! Jepson has scored his second goal! The cross by Bullock, 57 minutes gone. What a superb move, initiated again on the left by Starbuck. Bullock made the run from midfield. Bullock with the cross, and there was Jepson doing what he's paid to do, getting in that 6-yard area. It went in off the post, but it counts. It's Huddersfield Town 2, York City 1. Curry, can we have a bit of magic from him? Well, he wins the corner. John Dyson was about to go for the corner, but quickly called back. Town players really not sure what to do. And the header was won, in fact, by, it was Whitney, it was Jepson rather. The goalkeeper's taken up, but Jepson actually headed the ball. And the referee quite rightly saying, come on, get back in your goal. So across it comes again. It's to Bullock. And that charge down. Across it comes. Done. Starbuck. Oh, superb save by Kiley. Well, Starbuck got a couple of goals from a similar angle against Crew with the autoglass. Kerry, oh, what a good ball, what a good trap of the ball there. Kerry gets past his man. What superb control by Kerry, and that is earlier in his career why Brian Clough paid £750,000 for him. A superb first touch. And Kerry will be to take the corner. Robinson's up on the line, Jepson's up and done. The keeper. Huddersfield Town, the hat-trick hero so far. Callum, in fact, incensed at the decision, receives another yellow card. He's only had one himself, of course, but another yellow card given. And what a dramatic second half we had, where Chris Cooper of the Pulse was right. He said we'd have more goals in the second half. I've got to say I disagreed, and I just hope that his prediction of 3 apiece doesn't come true. Vincent made ground. Cross it comes. Oh, what a good goal that would have been. Starbuck, in fact, the best move of the game. Robinson getting away down the left. Plenty of power. And here's Heath. And a good save by Francis. So just as we had drama in the second half in the last home match against York with 2 goals in a minute, certainly 2 chances here in a minute. First Starbuck, then Heath. Robinson floats this one in. Beresford comes out. He doesn't get to it. It's Hicks. And now Billy. Oh, one really thought that Billy might have done better getting it straight across. There was never a lot of room with the number 8, John Deary, coming across. So Curry, on loan of course from their neighbours Barnsley. Taps this one in, near post, it's headed on. Oh, and Starbuck got under it. It was headed on at the near post, and Starbuck contriving to put the ball over the top. Robinson putting it through. That's Phil Robinson. Trevitt looking for Curry. Curry gets a good turn in and a shot. Oh, just past the post. Certainly the best effort from David Curry this afternoon. So once again, Starbuck. The ball dropping there in the goal mouth, and it was Deary who hooked it there for a corner. Burnley defence not all that certain. So Curry to float this one in. It's there! Well, no, it isn't there. The ball was in the net. The referee, in fact, had blown for a foul. All the way back to Steve Francis. So just a confusion with the Robinsons of Francis there. This time Jepson wins the free kick. Cody wants to take it quickly, but there's no one free, and it looks now as if in fact there'll be a second substitution for Town. It looks then obvious that this will be Ifeanua coming on for David Curry. So the subtlety of Curry to be replaced by the power of Anura. The two Robinsons, in fact, over the ball. It looks as if it will be Ronnie Robinson who, in fact, will take it. Shot wide of the goal, and I don't think that Beresford would have been trouble had it been on target. So, 77 minutes gone. John Deary's goal for the Claret separates the two sides. Goal scored in the 54th minute. Bullock's header, and Anura gets that one to Rowe. Fender's in front of him. Rowe slides it across. It's a goal! And Anura, who was only been on for a minute or so. Anura gets the equaliser there in the 78th minute. One could say what a superb substitution by Neil Warnock. Some of the town supporters on these terrace just coming over the wall. Let's hope they go back quickly. So Burnley, who took the lead in the 54th minute and have largely dominated the second half. But the power of Anura showed there. He got in first. And that certainly has livened up the Leeds Roaders. Only Bowen upfield for Swansea. And over it comes.
Hold the ball!
The ball out of play. Curry just a little unlucky there. He and Clay trying to combine on the right.
Well done, Matthew!
But Rush just not being able to keep the ball on the island. And it's Curry going through. It's Curry, the ball's fallen to him. It's Curry. It's there! David Curry has scored his first goal for Huddersfield Town. 37 minutes gone. Huddersfield Town 1, Swansea City 0. And if one might say so, a typical David Curry goal. The ball coming through to him almost out of nothing, it would appear. He had the confidence to make that final touch, to slot the ball home. And it looks as if one of the Town players just taken a knock. Is it? It's Phil Robinson, I think. The ball spinning off Clove, but only to Cornforth. That long pass put out by Billy. Finds Rowe. Oh, good play. But Rowe. Oh, the foul on Rowe. I was going to say Rowe going through without the ball, but he was just clipped on the ankle. So good play by Rowe and Jackson. Oh, a good effort. And Freestone had to be alive to stop that one. It's the ball striking the back of that Swansea player, but here's Robinson down for Rowe, who hasn't seen as much of the ball in the second half. He gave Claude a bit of a run around in the first half, but not had the opportunity in the second period. Jepson, good turn. Referee right on the spot. Handball. Well, is this near enough for Curry to bend one in? David Curry then with the free kick. Oh, and how did Jepson miss? Well, the perfectly executed free kick. Jepson in the 6-yard area, and how did he get the ball over? Well, there we are, just 7 minutes to go, and what a tonic that would have been. No Brighton player there. Foster with a header to Cumplin, and Billy finds Starbuck. Oh, good first touch by Starbuck, completely beating Monday. Still Starbuck, he finds Jepson, it's Rowe! Oh, Rowe puts it wide, and what a good move. Starbuck saying, you could have put it back to me. But what a good turn by Curry. Oh, Robinson made the run. The flag didn't go up. So if that had got through, Robinson would have been clear on goal. But chance for Town to get this ball into the area from that free kick. Starbuck. Oh, Clayton! Clayton holds his hand up, so there we are, 12 minutes gone. It's Huddersfield Town 1, Brighton 0. So there we are, with Clayton scoring the goal. Recently signed from Cambridge. Some doubts actually whether he scored it or whether it was an own goal by the Brighton defender, but the ball finished up in the back of the net. Well, what is certain is Huddersfield Town 1, Brighton and Hove Albion 0.
Priest got it taken off him, and Huddersfield break down the left. Phil Robinson, good looking cross, good knockdown and a good effort. Not a bad move out of defence by Huddersfield, and the danger signs there for County. Talking about the first game against Crewe, it was 2-2 after extra time, and then County went and missed 3 penalties on the run to get beat 3-0 by Crewe. And in fact, we still have one of the players with us on the playing staff today of that very first game back in '84, Dean Emerson. Oh, what a brilliant save! Great save from Ironside. The first real thing that either keeper has had to do. It was Andy Booth with the effort. Francis just gets a touch. Only fell to Starbuck. Puts it back in, and Ironside again. Oh, now then, good turn again. Oh, and they're queuing up on the right. Oh, it's hit the bar. Well, they were queuing up then, Huddersfield. Good play by Gannon. Oh, great ball as well. Good control by Priest. Oh, and an awful ball. But oh, it took a terrible bounce just as it came to the keeper. But before that, Huddersfield Town, for what could have been their 4th goal, hit the crossbar. County unable to clear. Had players in numbers on the right-hand side of the area. And they break down the right again. This time Bill Williams gets a foot in and a good clearance. Comes back again, and there's no let-up. Starbuck. Whitney. Gotta be. Off the line! Off the line again! Now it's in! Well, the warning signs have been there. To be fair to Huddersfield, they've had 4 golden chances to score, and now they have. Ian Dunn it was who put the final touches in. I'm not sure which one of the ones that came off the line actually counted as the goal. Just for a minute it looked like County had ridden the luck again, but Dunn put the final touches to it, and in the 58th minute County find themselves a goal down.
Good evening and welcome to a rather windswept Leeds Road with a hint of rain for tonight's northern final of the Autoglass Trophy between Huddersfield Town and Carlisle United. Andy Booth. It's a ball out to Starbuck. Starbuck getting in position, gets a shot in, and a good save by goalkeeper Cade. Picked up and corner kick. I think it was Darren Bullock who was across, picked the ball up and goes for the corner. Phil Starbuck got himself into a position there, just edge of the box, gets a good shot in. I think Andy Booth got himself winded in that melee in the goal mouth there.
Phil Starbuck. And a good save from goalkeeper Tony Cake. Starbuck.
Oh, it's a goal! It was missed at the near post. And I'm not sure who scored it. Phil Starbuck rather miss-hit the corner. I think it came in low along the ground. And the defender on the near post missed it. And whether it was Peter Jackson or someone on the goal line got a touch, we'll have to see later who gets credited with the goal. So, in the 11th minute, Town take the lead, 1-0. And here comes Rod Thomas back for Carlisle. Still with Rod Thomas.
Richard Logan, long throw forward. Peter Jackson underneath it. And a push by number 11, Shane Reddish, in the back of Phil Robson. Down a chance to get it into the area once again. Have to keep putting pressure on this Carlisle defence. Ray Mitchell forward, up go the heads! That's a goal! A superb header as the goalkeeper came out. And I think it was Darren Bullock who got a superb header, and the goalkeeper backed up, got his fingertips to it. We thought it pushed it over the crossbar, but it dropped back under the bar. And in the 12 minutes into the second half, Huddersfield Town go 2-1 ahead. The board looking for a free kick for that challenge. The referee doesn't think so. This time the referee does think so. I think the challenge was by number 10, Simon Davey. Mitchell with the kick, wants the free kick once again. Can we put pressure once again on this Carlisle defence? Ball in, and the ball gets up there, Phil Starbuck. It's there! Beautiful goal by Phil Starbuck! Absolutely scorching shot into the top right-hand corner in the 25th minute of the second half. He looked as though he was going to jig to the left. And he went right and hit a rocket shot. The goalkeeper had no chance up into the top corner of the net to put down 3-1 in the lead in the 25th minute of the second half. Some idiot supporters coming onto the field. We can do without that. Clash with Darren Bullock and certainly just a good full-blooded tackle by two players. Nothing I think the Conway thought he was going to be reprimanded there by referee Cruikshank, but the linesman, who was right on the spot, cleared it up. Although Town have been given a free kick. Starbuck taking it out the area. Heads go up. Ian Dunn's up there. Comes out to Simon Trevitt. Bullock. Phil Robinson. Ian Dunn gets a shot in. And a fantastic ball by Ian Dunn, who's done it once again. 4 minutes from time, and Ian Dunn, who has this lovely habit of scoring in cup ties, has done it again to give Huddersfield Town a 4-1 advantage in the 86th minute of the game.
superb shot. Bit of good crisp passing by Town across the area. The ball went to Dunn, who just rifled the ball into the top left-hand corner, left-footed, and goalkeeper Tony Cade just had no chance whatsoever. So after that disappointing equalising goal, Town have rolled the sleeves up in the second half and come out and scored 3 goals to give them a 4-1 advantage. And back comes Darren Bullock again, looking for Ian Dunn, the goal scorer.
They managed to grab a point in their fight at the other end of the table. Darren Bullock's cross providing Andrew Booth with his first league goal of the season.
Scully there. Flick on. Jackson finds Booth. Coleman is with him. And Booth crossing the ball. Baldrick come in. Jackson had got into the middle. And this time a corner on the left-hand side.
What's your name, Mick? Mickey, what's your name?
Starbuck to spear this one in. Here it comes, Scully, but couldn't get to it. Clayton puts it back. They're onside. Booth knobs it down. Baldrick. Oh, and the crowd in the main stand thought it was in. It hit the side netting, in fact. Oh, what a good goal that would have been on his debut had it gone in. Not far away. Oh, and Baldrick making a mistake. But Dalton couldn't get through, and it's Starbuck finding Jepson. Jepson keeping it in well. The ball's onside. And Booth has scored! Huddersfield Town 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. So there we are in the first minute of the second half. And we were just saying up on the gantry, really a bit of a tame first half. Town fighting against relegation. Plymouth second from the top. And there wasn't a great deal of urgency. But in fact, one of the Town players injured, and yet another trip on for Dave Wilson. I can't quite see who it is. Well, in fact, Town were gaining the throw, but I'm sure there'll be more urgency now from Plymouth. Baldrick winning the corner, so Starbuck comes across. Starbuck then floats this one over, headed out. Bullock just couldn't quite get to that. But Cowan has come across, and Cowan's still going. It's Cowan still going. Oh, and Cowan, wow, it was on his left foot. And really, what a chance he had of scoring in his first game on loan from Sheffield United. Out on the East Terrace, edging towards the exits. Are they giving the referee a hint? Yet another look at the watch, and there it goes! Oh, a good Town victory, the first home win after 2 defeats and 2 draws. And in the first half, which very little happened, both teams clearly had something put into their tea at half-time. And within the first minute, Andy Booth went through, shook off the challenge of 2 defenders and put the ball past the Plymouth keeper with a right foot shot. And that, in fact, was all the scoring. Nugent could have had a hat-trick for Plymouth, but he for the Town defence and Steve Francis. So good result for Huddersfield Town. Huddersfield Town 1, Plymouth Argyle 0. Able to get distance on the clearance. The ball falling to Baldry's in front of him. Oh, good play by Baldry. The flying tackle by the cooking, but he did hold Baldry, but at the expense of the throw. Logan in all the Hartlepool players back. Just Cowan in the centre circle, but there isn't the distance on that one. It's back to forward. Billy gets it in. Oh, and how did both miss that one? Sensible ball in. And Booth just couldn't quite get onto the end of it. Whether he'll give one of them a run, we shall see. And McGuckin once again firing that ball into the East Terrace. The referee indicates where he wants the throw taken from. Logan in with the long one. Starbuck gets it across. Scully is there. Booth. It's there! It's there! Scully with the first header. Booth scores. The deadlock is broken. 65 minutes gone. And really just when the game was dying, continues his scoring run. That's the fourth consecutive game in which he scored. But all credit there, the cross came over. Scully got that all-important first header, and there was Booth in the right position to poke the ball home. Booth through. Can Baldry get onto this one? They look to be held back, yes, and the referee has seen it. Lynch just holding Baldry back. Just outside the area, no question there of a penalty, clearly outside the area. So we've got Cowan up there, who's got a good left foot. Now, can he do what Craig Maskell might have done in the years gone by? Starbuck is there as well. Morgan and Booth waiting for anything that might drop, and there's Cowan. Well, it strikes the wall. Cowan holds his head, but he just couldn't quite get the height on that one. So just approaching 75 minutes. The deadlock in this second half broken. It's Huddersfield Town 1, Hartlepool United 0, with Booth the scorer. Baldry picking up that clearance, finding Starbuck. Starbuck coming in. Oh, and Starbuck, well, he had Logan, he had Booth, but just as Starbuck was about to shoot, the ball bubbled up, and there it went high over the bar. And really isn't it easy from up here. But Starbuck had done all the hard work. He'd beaten 3 or 4 Hartlepool defenders in that run, and then just not able to finish it off as we all hoped that he would.
And not without a few heart-stopping moments. Yes, Huddersfield Town have made it to Wembley for the first time in 56 years. As Will Venters reports, they booked their place in the Autoglass Trophy final last night, despite losing 2-0 at Carlisle.
Huddersfield's players arrived at Carlisle 4 goals to 1 ahead from the first leg. They were on top in the first half and almost stretched their advantage with this effort from Phil Starbuck. But suddenly things went wrong. A Carlisle free kick was deflected into his own net by Town's Graham Mitchell. Within 60 seconds, Town were 2 down. Former Barnsley and Scunthorpe defender Joe Joyce scoring with a spectacular volley to set up a nail-biting second half. The tension was intense and the emotion was clear to see on the Huddersfield bench. There were goal-mouth scrapes at both ends of the field. The 90 minutes were up, but the game wasn't over, the referee adding another 11 minutes of injury time. Town again hit the woodwork. Phil Robinson's shot deflected onto the post. Nail-biting stuff as manager Neil Warnock waited for the final whistle.
I mean, this epitomised everything that we've been working for all year. I'm absolutely delighted for the town, for the fans, for the players, for everybody. I've even got a shirt to prove it.
I've gone hoarse. I don't know whether it was worth sitting on the bench or watching them, but I'm delighted for everybody connected with the club. It's a great thrill for everybody.
The fans have been superb, and to go to Wembley first season is a dream come true. You know, every player, football player, dreams of playing at Wembley, and I've got it first season.
Meanwhile, back outside, the 3,000 Town fans refused to go home until their heroes came back out to share the celebrations.
It's a fantastic feeling, and we needed them at the end. The last 10 or 15 minutes, the fans was absolutely out of this world. We owe that 3,000 to the people that's followed us all year, the Wembley trip, and I'm ever so proud of them.
The club's now gripped with cup fever. Over 30,000 Huddersfield fans are expected to make the trip to Wembley for the final against Swansea in 4 weeks' time.
Scenes today as Huddersfield Town put tickets on sale for the Autoglass Trophy final. No doubt, though, they'd trade their big day out at Wembley for second division survival. Here are Brendan Foley and Will Venters.
Those survival hopes were boosted when Phil Starbuck shot Huddersfield ahead on 3 minutes. But in the end, they had to settle for 2-2 with Simon Baldry's first senior goal.
Charged down rather, but good turn by Cowan. Oh, but Starbuck, oh, he's got away with it. Surely a foul. Was the number 10, Mark Cooper. Well, that was a real attacker's tackle. Starbuck, who held on to the ball for quite some time in the middle of the field and got away with it. So we've got Cowan and Jepson over the ball. Well, Jepson scored from what a somewhat similar distance up at Hartlepool with a delicate chip. No one, of course, has a sweet left foot. And of course, there's Starbuck there as well. Starbuck. Oh, just past the post from Starbuck. So certainly that's the nearest we've come to a goal. Starbuck, who is the leading scorer for Town in the league. Baldry got back onside. It's a good tackle by Austin. Austin claiming that it was a goal kick, but not so. Starbuck comes across.
That'll do you! Make sure
Capitalise from this corner as we approach half-time. Big play. Jepson gets that one up. There's Hackett. Oh, and Booth almost gets in. The keeper. Did he foul Booth or not? Well, anyhow, Town have the throw. But of course, one difference for Town this half is if they put the ball in the corners, the ball will tend to hang. No, Cowan with the throw. The keeper, he only punches it. Oh, and that was Robinson. Wow, what a tonic start that might have been if Robinson could only have kept that one down.
Deep breathing! Let's go! Get up on me!
Baldry pushed. And Booth has got round his man. It's Booth. Booth. And it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Excellent play by Booth. Barry Jones, the number 5 of Wrexham, says he didn't handle it, but how cool Booth was there. He blasted it from the narrow angle, but he retained control, brought it in on his left foot, and in fact there goes, in fact, the red card. Well, we've seen it before on the television, a more famous name, Andrei Kanchelskis. But players know the rules, so a chance for Phil Starbuck as we approach half-time. Chance to put Town in the lead. Starbuck, formerly of Forest. Marriott, formerly of Forest. So it's Starbuck. Town 1, Wrexham 0. So there we are with just 3 minutes to go to half-time. So drama there with Town going ahead and Wrexham having their number 5 Barry Jones sent off for that deliberate handball, and really Mr. Holbrook, who, well, we haven't always agreed with his decision so far in this first half. Quite frankly, he really had no option. Move on to Baldry. to Booth. Oh, good running by Baldry. It's there! That's the second Town goal! That's Jetson! A superb cross! 50 minutes gone. Huddersfield Town 2, Wrexham 0. So Jetson, who hasn't scored for a while, gets his 5th league goal since his move from Exeter. So this goes on as far as Cowan. Scully, well, Town have that extra man, of course. Good cross by Cowan. There's Booth. Oh, a superb header by Booth. An excellent save by Marriott. Some good football there. A good cross by Cowan. Bennett, but well tackled by Mitchell. And Baldry, now marked in fact by Taylor. Baldry gets it across. Oh, what a good goal by Booth! Baldry used his pace. 58 minutes gone. Booth maintains his scoring sequence. Baldry accelerated into overdrive, went round Taylor as if he wasn't there, and what a superb header by Booth. So Booth, who really made the first goal, he scored the second, and it's Huddersfield Town 3, Wrexham 0. Oliver and Dean Richards, the big men from defence. And in fact, the referee, it looks like he's given a penalty. Now that's handball with Chris Billy. Now we saw what happened on Tuesday night against Wrexham, and if that is the case, it looks as if, unfortunately, there's only one thing that in fact the referee can do. Now clearly the referee doesn't want the Town players surrounding him. Bradford got the header in first. This reminds me of a game probably put about 2 years ago when at the same end City conceded an early penalty and Town went on to win 1-0. So Mr. Key being briefed by his linesman. I wouldn't have thought the linesman had all that good a view really, but it certainly does look as if Chris Billy in fact is certainly going to get a card of one colour or the other. See Ronnie Jepson out of the corner of the eye coming off. Yes, well he has to go. Regrettable, and I'm a Town supporters, you all know, but rules are rules, and so there we are as early, in fact, as the second minute with the throw. He's not quite certain. Well, eventually he takes it, and Starbuck latching onto this one. Just across, wow. Was it a shot? Was it a cross? But Starbuck latching onto that. A bit of hesitancy in that Bradford defence. Cowan. Booth. This is Jepson, just too far in front. And Williams gets the header. Ducks very well. That's the best of clearances. Tomlinson, if that was there. Jepson flicking it back, the ball going loose. And the referee, in fact, has given the foul against one of the Town forwards. Surely, I think, to start with, he won't drop the ball there, surely. Certainly appeared as if the City player handled the ball. Well, surely, well, I used to referee in local football and used to tell me never give a drop ball in that position. Well, the referee is a courageous man. Booth gets the toe poke at goal, but that was all. So, well, I couldn't quite see what all that was about, because if you hadn't given the free kick, it certainly looked like handball, which is what the Town players no doubt were saying. Throw expert, Jepson gets it back. Oh, Jepson delaying the cross, but a good tackle by Logan. Oh, good play by Jepson, he gets it across now. That was a good cross by Jepson, and Williams, in fact, having to concede the corner. Booth was there. So the roar of anticipation from the Town supporters below me in the main stand. Starbuck with the corner. Flicked on by Dunn, but no one there. Well, no one from the Town side. Brave header. Comes to Dunn. It's there! It's there! Ian Dunn has scored! Huddersfield Town won! Bradford City won! So, in the 84th minute, Ian Dunn works the oracle. He scored vital goals before. I was mentioning that goal against Stoke City last year. Well, the Wales that won last year went in the top corner. That one went in the bottom corner. So what a vital goal that could be. And City, who really thought they were holding things tight and playing for that 1-0 win, maybe now they might have really been a bit more adventurous. Here's Dunn again coming through. Oh, Sinnott. Wow. Sinnott with a very risky header, and temper's just a bit short. Sinnott having a go at the referee. Into that promotion frame. It's not all over yet. And Starbuck, well, he was fouled. The referee waving play on. The ball hoofed downfield. Oliver knocks it back. Oh, my word! Tomlinson kick move. Whoa! Amazing! Clayton gets it forward, but Booth is well offside. And there goes the final whistle. So, an eventful at last local derby here at Leeds Road. In the second minute, City winning a corner. They get the header. Chris Billy handles it on the line and has to go. Two incidents like that in two successive matches, of course, with a Wrexham player being sent off in midweek. And Gary Williams took the penalty. So Town down to 10 men and a goal down after 3 minutes. But they fought back. And in the first half, they had most of the play, but couldn't get the ball into the net. And then just as we thought the second half would be the same, Ian Dunn, coming on as substitute, fired home the equaliser. Two debatable non-decisions by the referee in each half, where Town might have had penalties. So despite the referee, Huddersfield Town held to a draw. So there we are, the full score. Huddersfield Town 1, Bradford City 1. Came from West Bromwich Albion, but he's played mainly up front, but he settling in here at right back. And rather surprising, Gary Thompson, who has cost quite a lot of money in his time with his various moves as a forward, while he's playing in defence. And there he is, well, number 10, didn't quite get to that one. Baldry flicking it on and getting it back. did in fact come back from a Cardiff player, of course, so he couldn't pick it up. So the long throw merchants both in the side. That's Logan on this side and Cowan on the other. Starbuck changing from the midfield role he played so well on Sunday. Booth, oh, good effort. The flick by Bullock and Booth was there. And not much to spare for Kite. He looks down at the pitch, but there's not much wrong with it. Booth has got a bit of space, it's Booth. Oh, good effort by Booth. And the confidence now that Booth has. So 38 minutes gone there. Good effort by Andy Booth. Certainly earlier in the season, he wouldn't have tried that. Booth with 6 league goals to his credit in recent matches. On the ball falling for Baldry. Still Baldry. Kane was right there. Baldry had got past. So Town, in fact, on Sunday and now today, not just having that luck with decisions in the penalty area. Ball spinning through to Mitchell. Closing out to Richardson, but Cowan winning it back. Surely that time, yes. I said Mr. Kane wasn't going to give that, but the linesman on the far side waved his flag, so Mr. Kane decided to concur.
Got to win it, Logan!
So Scully this time gone up. In soccer, but at least it gets the ball way into the Cardiff half.
Keep away, Windy!
Bullock fouled, Wigg in fact jumping into him. Now it was of course from a Starbuck cross on the Town left in the first half, from which Bull scored.
Leave Robbo out! Get Tommy Cowan here!
Starbuck. Ball comes across the far side. The header!
By the day of the final, the club had sold just short of 27,000 tickets. It was Town's biggest travelling support since the last time they were at Wembley in 1938. They were all expecting a match of excitement and high drama. Your match summariser, Ify Onora. Your commentator, Yorkshire Television's John Helm.
That's Phil Robinson, whose wife's expecting the baby today.
Yeah, there's going to be a few anxious looks up to the family block. Make sure everything's all right.
If we see everybody standing up all of a sudden and a lady being dashed out, we know what's happened.
If he sees his number coming up, he'll know something's happened.
There's Baldry, and he's spread-eagled, and a free kick in a good position now for Town. Claude's challenge. Claude is only a youngster of 21. He brought down 18-year-old Baldry, and Starbuck with the free kick for Huddersfield Town. The first goal might be so important, and they've sent just about everybody up. Mitchell and Cowan have stayed back, and it's well floated, and it's gone across everybody, and the ball isn't looked cleared yet. Knocked straight back in here, and there must be a chance for Town. It's gone wide. Andrew Booth got the final touch, and the ball drifted wide of that left-hand upright, but the Swansea defence there in a little bit of panic.
That's right. It's again, they're good signs for them. Yeah, it's Simon Baldry's just got a touch up there, and yeah, Booth's just stabbed it wide. But they're good signs. They'll keep the pressure on Swansea, create some uncertainty in their minds, and it's important that we keep pressure on while we're on top.
Neil Warnock, who is very vocal, you might say, from the touchline. Do you actually hear him on the pitch, Iffy?
I don't think you could fail not to hurt the manager when he starts shouting. Yeah,
to the attack. Cowan. Well, that was an important intervention by him. Then Cowan's getting up there as well, and Booth tried to slide it through for him. Still Booth. The shot comes in from Booth. Good try from him. Preston down to it all right. He'd plenty of time in which to see it. But one wonders what would have happened if he got that ball through to Cowan.
That's right, they looked a promising move at one stage, but at least he's managed to get a shot on target.
Oh, and too long for Bowen.
Going back to the lone striker, if you play a conventional back four, then it's always a question of the defenders looking around who to mark with one striker. So it's always a reorganising thing.
Town started the first half well, but didn't capitalise. Now it's Mitchell hitting one in here, and Dunn's in, and Ian Dunn! A foot wide. And it was again taken away from Dunn as he went in there. Well, this is a really good start for Ian Dunn. He's got in here between defender and goalkeeper. And yeah, he got his head to the ball. He took a bit of a thumping as well from Roger Freestone, but he's won another corner for his team. And he's got a bit of a head injury. But Ian Dunn timed the run to perfection. The ball sat up for him, and he might well have poached an equaliser.
This is a good start for Huddersfield, just the start we needed.
He looks a little... Billy as well, finds Baldry. Baldry to take on Claude. It'd be nice to see him get past him. And he's going well, and he's going to get a corner off him. Well played, Simon Baldry. The 18-year-old.
Opportunities in the first half to do that.
And it's to be a Starbuck corner. Huddersfield still need that equaliser though. Give them such a lift if they could draw level. Quarter of an hour played in the second half, an hour in all. Starbuck's corner. Oh, yeah! Would you believe it? Tremendous header. Richard Logan soaring high to meet Starbuck's corner has brought Huddersfield Town back into this game, and incredibly it's the first goal he's ever scored for them.
It's a very clean header, great jump. That's just what we needed now. Look at that.
Absolutely perfect, wasn't it? Spot on. I don't think he'll ever head a ball better than that as long as he plays.
Very unlikely.
The great headers of a football would have been delighted with that one. You know, the Malcolm McDonalds, the Alan Shearers would have said thank you very much for that one.
said.
Huddersfield have won the ball back. Dunn slips it in field. Starbuck makes a driving run. On he goes, Phil Starbuck. Can he crown it with the shot? That was a terrific effort from Phil Starbuck. The sort of thing we wanted to see in the first half, and this is where he's so dangerous.
Yeah, it shows wonderful close control there, and he gets a shot off. Again, you notice both goalkeepers are being tested now. Cambridge.
They've been scoring a lot of goals recently as well.
Yeah, it's always, it could be an anti-climax now, depending on.
Could, but Dunn's cross in here. Oh, what a terrific save! Simon Baldry's header and Roger Freestone. It was Dunn's cross, and I think it's Baldry who gets in. It was fierce and fingertipped over the top.
Really good save. He's kept his team in it.
That would have been a fairy story, wouldn't it? Simon Baldry with a winner. Corner anyway for Huddersfield. Remember, they scored from a corner. Swansea know that. Scully's up there for it. Dunn knocks it back in. They're onside. Here's Baldry again. And cleared under some pressure by Jenkins.
It seems a long time ago for Swansea as well.
Yes, that's true. Robinson still looking to make it a perfect day with a baby and a win. And here's a ball in. Oh my word! Simon Baldry has had 2 headers in this match. The first time he got his header spot on the target and the keeper made a great save. This time, climbing in behind Ford, he's a whisker away.
That's a great ball in from Phil Robinson with the outside of his boot there. Superb ball.
Terrific.
I think he just hasn't seen enough of it. The defender's probably done just enough coming back.
That would have raised the rafters. The flags are flying again for Huddersfield now. It's their turn to get behind their side and say, come on, you can still win it. In this last period of extra time. Bowen, referee looks at the watch, and we're going to have a penalty shootout at Wembley in the Autoglass final. Well, it's disappointing in one way, but neither side deserves to lose it, and they'll say that at least we didn't get beaten in the match on the day, and I'm sure whoever turns out to be the player who misses the penalty, nobody will think any the worse of him for that. Pat Scully.
I didn't think he'd take one, actually.
Imperative for him to score, because if you don't get either of the first 2, you really are in trouble. So Pat Scully, right-footed, Irish international, Pat Scully, and it's 1-1, and it's back all square, but the advantage still with Swansea, who haven't missed us yet. And Kwame Ampadu will take the next one, but let's have a look at Scully's strike here. The instep inside the upright.
Yeah, it's a good strike. It's a true strike.
It's a striker's shot, that.
It was. Nice finish.
And it may have been a disappointing result, but on the day, there were no real losers. 27,000 Town fans made the trip to Wembley. They can look back and say, for the first time in 56 years, I was there.
It's given us grandchildren, grandkids, people who haven't been to the game for years, some who've never been to see Huddersfield play. It's given them a club and a trip they'll never forget. And with the new stadium on the horizon as well, it's given us a new generation to go at. And I think we're a big enough club to keep some of those supporters. So really, it's going to be the lifeblood of the club.
Goals at the Abbey Stadium, where Ian Dunn equalised for Huddersfield. And then Phil Starbuck struck twice, first from open play, then from the penalty spot from where he'd missed at Wembley. Cambridge United pulled back to level matters before Andrew Booth struck the best goal of the night. Starbuck then rounded it all off, completing his hat-trick. Town unbeaten in 10 league games, now in the top half of the table.
Beginning of an end of an era. They've been playing football in front of these fans at Leeds Road for 86 years, but no more after today. And Huddersfield Town thankfully and traditionally take the field in their blue and white striped shirts and the blue shorts. And it's a lovely sunlit afternoon, a little bit blustery, but perfect conditions for this historic occasion. And their opponents today will be Blackpool playing in their familiar tangerine and white. Clinched their safety in the second division for another season, and will start off the new season across the road in their wonderful new Kirklees Stadium. But Blackpool do not know in which division they will be playing next season. They're in 20th position at the moment, and they badly need a win today. And the first free kick of the game awarded already by Mr. Peck, and he's awarded it to Huddersfield Town. And Tom Cowan wasn't well directed, that free kick. Just a week ago, of course, these Huddersfield players were preparing to be a part of a Wembley Cup final. They were sadly beaten on that day, but still benefited from a wonderful experience. The ball's gone all the way through inside that penalty area, and Huddersfield Town have scored in the very first minute of the match. What an extraordinary goal for Simon Baldry, a Huddersfield boy. And how appropriate that on this last day of league football ever at Leeds Road, it's a boy born over the road from the ground who scores the goal for Huddersfield. He's only been playing league football for just over a month. He made his debut against Plymouth Argyle on March the 26th, and Simon Baldry has given the game a dream start for Huddersfield and their supporters. Huddersfield 1, Blackpool 0. The second goal of Simon Baldry's career, and that really has ignited the occasion even more. Pretty much a Yorkshire occasion, this. Huddersfield looking to regain the lead and the initiative from this corner kick. They so want to win in front of their own fans here for the last time. Oh, it's a tremendous header, and off the line it was Booth's header, and it's come back in here for Booth again, and he rattles the shot a couple of feet wide. Well, Andrew Booth climbs so well in those situations. It was a powerful header, and it was stopped on the line, and when it came back to him, he didn't hesitate to have another crack. Really was a cracking effort, that one. It don't happen too often. Now here's Cowan's throw in. Booth going for it. It comes across for Starbuck. It's just going to go over. A hat-trick man in midweek. What a week he's had, in fact. Captain at Wembley 6 days ago. Disappointed there to miss one of Town's penalty kicks. He scored one in the 5-4 win at Cambridge in his hat-trick. Logan takes long throw-ins for Huddersfield, and that one's aimed up there for Booth. And then Baldry. A gangly sort of a lad, still gets his boot in to put more pressure on Cook, and that one is out of the ground. Almost in the new stadium. Mr. Peck satisfies himself with the new ball as a young one is hoisted. No doubt his father in years to come will say, you attended the very last match at Leeds Road. Probably won't remember much about it. And here's a chance for Dunn and for Starbuck. And Phil Starbuck has restored Huddersfield Town's lead. And how appropriate that Huddersfield's skipper, Phil Starbuck, should poach that goal. 16 for him now this season. And the man whose week started miserably at Wembley when he couldn't lead the team to victory has got the fans cheering again here now. He had a hat-trick in midweek, and he's got another one now, and I wonder if that might even now turn out to be the last goal ever scored at Leeds Road. At least it would be by a Huddersfield player if it is.
I'd then witnessed one of the quickest ever goals at Leeds Road. Teenager Simon Baldry scoring after just 31 seconds. And this was the last ever winning Leeds Road goal, fittingly scored by skipper Phil Starbuck. But the day belonged to the fans.
So Blackpool's second corner in a couple of moments. And this one is for Horner. Dangerous, and it's Cowan's clearance this time. Baldry's header on. Dunn races up the middle. And the back pass had to be certain from Gore. Oh, and it's stabbed back, almost a gift to Dunn. It might break for Baldry. This could finish it. The keeper comes. Dunn takes aim.
Blackpool defender manages to smother the shot, otherwise it would have been all over. Tunnel, and I would almost guarantee his whistle is going to be in his lips any second now. Some of the spectators are coming onto this pitch. The referee says play on, and now he blows the whistle and points to the tunnel for the final time here at Leeds Road, Huddersfield. The fans say goodbye to the team. They say goodbye to Leeds Road and a host of memories for millions of people over the years. And it's ended in a triumph for the blue and white stripes. The Terriers of Huddersfield have overcome Blackpool by 2 goals to 1. It's
a very eccentric refereeing going on out there by Mr. Hemley, who seems to have his own interpretation of the rules at the moment. This all adding to the excitement. Touch-ins was beaten. Granger. Hutchins looking for Ravenscroft. There's no chance of that line. Booth. Across. Just wide football. Good football from Huddersfield. And Simon Baldry's hook volley drifted over the goalkeeper but past the post. Still comes 1-2 and Dunn's through and scores. Huddersfield have equalised. Ian Dunn. Well, Brentford sliced apart and a 1-2 on the edge of the box, and Ian Dunn slid the ball under Kevin Dearden for the equaliser. Huddersfield equalised with 5 minutes to go. Ian Dunn. And Brentford's clean sheet is shattered. Well, Huddersfield had all the possession. Bates flicks it the wrong way. Jepson to Dunn. And that's another one. And that was a mistake from Jamie Bates. Mistake from Jamie Bates. He headed it the wrong way. Ronnie Jepson flicked the ball on, and Ian Dunn was there from the edge of the box to lob Kevin Dearden. No chance for the keeper, and Brentford's dreadful run continues. Well, Jamie Bates got underneath the ball, flicked it the wrong way. He was given the programme award for the Player of the Year before the game, but that was his error. Jepson flicked it on, and Dunn scores. And Huddersfield have a free kick. And that's the final whistle. Huddersfield have won. Brentford's season of torment ends in a fairly suitable manner with a 2-1 home defeat, with Ian Dunn's goal right on time, giving Huddersfield the victory. Final score from Griffin Park: Brentford 1, Huddersfield Town 2.
Times as well, but in a season when Huddersfield Town went to Wembley for the first time in 56 years, these fans can now say goodbye to the old and they can ring in the new. In August they will be moving a few hundred yards down the old lane to the brand new Kirklees Stadium, but at least they've signed off triumphantly. A goal in the first minute of the match from Simon Baldry really set the atmosphere for the afternoon. And although Blackpool equalised through Andy Watson, ironically born in Huddersfield, it was Town who came back to win the spoils with a goal from Phil Starbuck, their captain, and he will go down in history as the last man to score a goal at Leeds Road. We thank Leeds Road for the memories, and we now look ahead to the future.